so now the HackMatrix stream is in fact live. Okay, so this says it's live, but my phone also says it's live. So that actually provides an interesting dichotomy, which may not be resolved in a way that makes any sense. And yet here we are. I have two streams. I have stream A and stream B. Two streams. I have stream A and stream B. Two streams. I have stream A and stream A and stream. And that's funny. Okay, so I'm going to pause this. Or maybe I shouldn't pause it. I need to unmute it. I'm not like a super big fan of actually loading my stream onto this like this, but it is kind of interesting because I can like I don't know, treat HackMatrix as a sort of mobile robot slash I don't know, stream device. So I can stand up with it and move it around my house, and then watch my stream will be embedded in my stream. What am I doing? Someone asks. So I'm doing streamception. Just getting HackMatrix onto as many streams as possible. So as part of that, there's HackMatrix. You won't be able to see this except on the stream itself. By that I mean the phone stream, which is a little laggy. There you go. Now you can see the dual HackMatrix on both screens. This one is the one on Arch, and it's running, and it's difficult to see what it's running. Oh gosh. Control Shift is what I want. And I don't want it to make that sound either. There you go, you can see that it's running an i3. That's why you have so many lights. Yeah. I don't know, I just think having multiple streams is kind of fun. This actually used to be multiplayer. So there's a multiplayer server for this. That's weird. I need to fix this. Let me go get my mouse, actually. There we go. I want the stream to have the latest. That's why you have so many streams, live streams going. I want people to see that. Oops. There we go. Streamception. Now we can take a look at. I can use HackMatrix to sort of animate and look at the virtual space here. HackMatrixception. So yeah, I'm just sort of filming some behind the scenes stuff and having some fun. So I've got HackMatrix 3D Window Manager live. So you can see how slow it is. This is the X11 version, actually, the old X11. To the people on the actual desktop stream, you can't see what I'm doing until, okay, now you can. Whoops. So you can see on stream on that second laptop there. I'm moving the stream, or moving my camera in the second laptop's HackMatrix. So anyways, I think you do know that you can turn off the beeps and kitty. I do know that I can turn off the beeps and kitty. I do, yeah. Okay, so I think the YouTube phone live stream is going to end now that I have the other live stream live. So I will make a post on Unix porn to boost interest. Yeah, I've posted this multiple times on Unix porn. You can actually take a look at that real quick before I go off the stream and close it. HackMatrix. So there's Temple OS, HackMatrix. This was OG HackMatrix. So it had a maze solver and dynamic pixel loading, and I need to get the voxel engine back in. But it had a music visualizer and a neural network visualizer for MNIST neural networks. I think, so you said, sorry for multiple messages. I thought I deleted the first one. I actually don't see multiple messages. So if you go to stream, the one that's on my phone, you can see that there's only one message. So that happens sometimes. So this is actually interesting. So transparency used to still work. I think it's probably pretty easy to get transparency to work. I haven't tried it actually since I created the new Wayland apps. It might just work automatically. It's entirely possible. So that one's pretty cool. There's a lot of systems in HackMatrix that have like sort of degraded or broken. If I go to my LinkedIn, actually, there's a let's see. Let's show all posts. There's a Minecraft version of HackMatrix that I made. I have to scroll way down to see it, I think. Jeez, I've posted so much stuff. There it is. So this isn't a great, that's actually not great either. I do like that though. So this is loaded Minecraft world. The tiles or the textures aren't super great, and I don't have any lighting shaders at the moment in this. This was before I even had lighting shaders. Right click in Chrome and the edges didn't work. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's actually, let's see if I can, so I can't unfocus the window and actually see that. When I unfocus the window, that disappears. But I was going to take a screenshot of that. anyways, yeah, there are a lot of systems in here that I want to get running again. That's the majority of the HackMatrix Unix born stuff. Okay, time to kill the stream here. And keep the OG HackMatrix stream live. So I'm killing the stream now. Okay, and so now so I can, we're still on stream, and now my laptop stream works. I didn't actually see what that guy said. Am I live right now? I didn't actually see what that guy said. Okay, good. So I can see what he said by just looking at my stream history. So he said, I'll try installing it on my laptop quickly for fun, even though it's mostly AI. It should be better because of Wayland. Yeah, the Wayland, like I said, is mostly AI. But I have been refactoring it to sort of beat it into the shape that the X11 version was, or at least try to do that. And the thing to note about the X11 version is that that's still used heavily edited, I think, ChatGPT output so that I would copy paste. When you copy and paste, you tend to pay more attention to the code. And also, to be clear, that HackMatrix wasn't all vibe coded like that. Just very specific parts of it were. I think vibe coding at the function level might be a good way to vibe code. Okay, this stream is live. I do like that streams become videos, so it does allow me to sort of demo what the HackMatrix is in a video, and then sort of curate a live recorded video that I sort of plan in advance almost like a video, and create a nice thumbnail almost like a video. So it doesn't feel exactly like maybe what you would think about when you think about like a Twitch stream, which is a little more ephemeral. Anyways, I think for this particular stream, I am going to leave it as this. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to do a meditation, and then I will be back to stream some more. Adios. Oh, hey, there's someone here. Let's see what the chat says. I like the neural network visualizer in that version still available. It's not. I mean, it is. You can open up the GitHub. So I did commit it to GitHub. It's really far back in the commit history. I'm not going to scroll through it all to maybe search for it. I think probably ChatGPT could probably create an easy way to find it. No protobuf compiler among other errors. I don't know how to parse. Yeah, I think what I need to do is maybe create like a binary and ship the libraries with it, so it's just like more like a prepackaged executable game thing. Or maybe I can set up a package manager config file for all the package managers and get that set up that way. I think the manually building it is starting to be a pretty big bottleneck. Yeah, what distro are you using? Because I did recently install it on Arch. I tried to shore up all the dependencies for the Arch version, but I keep typing ls. cd kuberlogos start.sh. So that's going to start up an Arch Linux version of it, which I'm going to close. I'm going to rerun. Okay, there it is. And so I installed it on this, and it's going to be extremely slow because I'm not using the NVIDIA GPU as far as I'm aware. Maybe I am. Oh, it's actually Matrix is the login. Matrix, and then cd HackMatrix launch. And so as far as I'm aware, this is using the AMD GPU. I don't even think NVIDIA SMI works. Okay, so it is actually using my NVIDIA card to run this in this window. I wonder if it makes a beeping sound here. No, I don't have the driver. That's crazy. Sudo pacman syu neofetch. So I was thinking about shipping this version. That was really strange. I thought I installed it just now. Okay, I guess I would have to install the AUR. But I got it running with the... And I thought I updated dependencies from Arch, but maybe you're not using Arch. Fedora. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I updated Fedora, probably. I think the Arch version is probably good to go. Maybe I need to create a QCal for the Fedora version as well. So I could go this route and sort of set up every repository for every distro. That might be a good idea. But I kind of want to package it as like a... They have app images, or I guess I could create my own format to just bundle all the libraries compiled for a specific CPU. And then I also thought about Steam for like the greater system. So the engine would be like open source, you manually compile it, then I could create those images, and then I could, sell it. The more I guess, things that wouldn't be in a Git repo on Steam or itch. Because as I start making more of these files, I'm not going to include them in my Git repo. Okay, let's see. How long has this stream gone on for? 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to take a break, and I may be back. I'm going to go read my goals, get some food. My dog just got excited about that. Get some food, and I'll be back on stream. I'll probably, this will be the last thing I do on stream for this particular stream. I'll show you, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to source the venv to load with my engine TUI the map that I'm going to work on. Then activate Python scripts engine TUI. Let's minimize this. It doesn't have dynamic reloading of the resolution for the Python TUI yet, but there is an entity pre-existing. Did I just add a light? Okay, no, I added a model. Home colon, so there's a entity pre-existing that I'm going to load this model of the map in Cooper Logos. Vox map 0.obj, and then I whoops. Okay, and then I'm going to add a positionable, and I'm going to raise that positionable to, I think, probably 10. And there you go, you can see the map. So this is sort of, maybe think of it as like biome regions, and it is based off of, let me close the engine TUI and show what it's based off of. So if I go to Cooper Logos and I type I think I can just fey B with a sleep 3. So that's just going to open up the first map. So it's based off of this. That's funny. Why is it 4? That's really cool. That's awesome. So it's based off of this. So I can use my mouse to drag it around. That's really weird. I think it's because it got like forced resized or something. I'm not exactly sure. And so you can see like the it says Circus Forest. Circus Forest. That's kind of a weird name, if that's what that is. Yeah, Circus Forest. Anyways, I put a lake in it. So by the time I'm done with this map, I'm going to flip it. Then I'm going to enlarge it, and then I can just I'll build buildings and install them on the various squares. And so the map is just, it's small right now, but this is a game engine, so I'll just sort of evolve the map in this mode, and then I'll spin it and be able to sort of work on it as if I'm in it, as if it's where I'm at, as opposed to just a map. I guess I could simulate that. So something that's interesting about graphics programming and distance and things like that is that if you don't have any visual cues, this might be an interesting way to prove this. If you don't have any visual cues, like water, for instance, if I were to turn down the speed of movement, it will feel like, I can't slow it down enough, but it will feel like this is larger than what it actually is. The resolution of the voxels sort of throw the illusion off as well. But really, the determining factor, if you can't see any other reference points for how big something is actually how fast you move across it. There is no, let's say there is no scaling absolute reference frame in your visual cue. And then once you start adding, add visual context, it breaks the illusion. And you sort of lock on to the actual size of the most complex details. And so in that case, it would be this world and this speed as opposed to this map world. But if I put like little model, like if I took this and rotated it and put it like here and made it small and then reduced my speed, and maybe took the cave and put it here and reduced my speed, then this would look like the more real thing, and the actual cave itself would look like a giant model of it. Speaking of which, I have this like sort of lamppost, and there's a giant lamppost here, and so if I can make a giant terminal here, then I can have a sort of fractal where I have a giant light, like the sun shining on the entire scene, and then I have these small lights shining here. But anyways, I'm going to end stream and go get something to eat. So, adios.